Sadnam, everyone. How are you? EuGenius SOL, your fellow yogi, natural mystic, entrepreneur, lover of love and of light. Yes, it's happening again. New moon in Cancer, part 2. Yes, Saturday, July 26th, we'll be doing another new moon ceremony on the beach. This is powerful. I think it's a beautiful way of accentuating the fact that this is about family. This is about healing emotions. And the new moon in Cancer, which is one of some of my favorite people, loving, nurturing. All about family, deep emotions. Empathic, intuitive, powerful, deep water, subconscious. Those are the themes that we'll be working with. And if it's a new moon in this particular sign, with this Kabbalistic planet being the moon, which rules Cancer, then yes, we'll be talking about emotions, we'll be talking about family. As many of you may or may not know, I have a beautiful baby coming due the 25th of July or after, whenever it's time. So this is a very special new moon for me. If the baby's not here by then, it's about establishing a new way of feeling and building on the family that I already have. So it's important for us to really have deep understanding and love and respect for our families. I've learned a lot in the past a year, 2 years, about what family means, what it means to be, the head of a family, and how to roll, and the perspective and the stance you have to have in order to hold space in the family. Compassion, love, patience, drive, all the different things, at least as a man and as well as a woman, as a mother, that you need to have a stable life, as well as a powerful and stable family that is growing into a dynasty. I see my family as a dynasty. That's just, I think, big. So, it's dynasty, baby. And it's a powerful time for us to come together as a group family, as a community, to practice on the beach, among all the elements, and have space to be vulnerable with our emotions, to clear them out, and to really establish new emotions. I'm thinking about people that may be questioning why I just don't do full moons. Everybody just does full moons, but I'm a Rosh Kabbalist, man. This is about the nature of cycles. This is about the pattern that is displayed, seen and unseen, among the platform of life, of the material malchut, that we can take advantage of for our greatest good, and then serve from that platform of leverage. So, please have an understanding of who you are and how you feel, and then from that point, how others feel and who they are. It's important. Some people may not be like me. Everybody's not going to think and feel like me, and I have to take that into consideration, as a man, as a teacher, as a lover, as a husband, as a father, as all the different things that I am, and so do you. You have to take those things into consideration, because people are just the same but different. So to understand where someone's coming from, to empathize where someone is, and then speak and love from that space, is one of the most powerful things you can do. So we'll be on the beach learning and growing and sharing about what that looks like, and how that can be incorporated into our lives, into our family, into our environment. It's super important for us to come and share these tools together, and grow together, and be invigorated together, and have joy and have pain, all of that together, so that we can see that we're not alone. We can see that we've got a large group that is going through the same thing, that we can touch and feel and build dialogue and context with. That being said, when you come to the full and new moons, I'm pretty laid back. I'm a chill guy. I laugh and I joke. That's just me. That's how I am. I encourage that. But when it's time to get down to business, when we're in meditation, when we're doing exercises, be focused and be present as much as you can. Otherwise you're taking the experience away from people that are showing up at these beautiful ceremonies very vulnerable and very open and wanting to experience it. You may have been to 10,000 full moons. You may know about the moon, the sun, the stars, the planets. You may have all this wealth of knowledge, but that's you. Please don't take away from those that don't. If you have a hard time, being present and in, then don't come. Or only come when you feel like you're able to tap into yourself, into the community. But come and be of service to yourself and be of service to others. And please don't take the experience away from someone else that's serious, that really wants to heal. This may be their first time there, so they want to have a deep experience. Allow for these people to have their experiences, and allow for these people to begin their road down the path of a deeper sense of spirituality. I feel like we're all spirit, so spirituality is just how we are naturally in the world. We are spiritual, and we have spirituality in how we live and how we breathe and how we do our thing. If you feel like you're more spiritual to somebody else, and you've heard everything I've said and you've done everything I've done, and you don't need to hear it or do it, then just don't come. Straight up. I've never said that to anybody on the new and full moon, but I got to say that now because I think it's disrespectful to show up and not be present with everybody there, because there's something always new. There's something always rich that you can find in these types of ceremonies. It doesn't have to be with me. It can be whatever ceremony you go to. Be present. When I go to classes, when I go to ceremonies, I'm present. I'm there. I'm listening. I want to learn something new. I'm open. Spirit, God, Source has sent me to a specific place at a specific time to learn, not to sit there and think I know it all. So let me just jump on my phone. Let me catch up with my buddy here while there's a ceremony going on. No, thank you. Please allow for the experience to be authentic for others and just serve. Humble yourself, not to me, but to God. Not to me, but to your community that serves and feeds you, because there's nothing that you can do alone, period. I love you, but it needed to be said because it's important. I don't want anybody that comes to feel like, they don't have the space to be vulnerable and they're not respected. That's just the bottom line for me. If you have any questions or problems or concerns, holla at your boy. I'm right here. You know where to find me. Have a conversation. Other than that, I love you. And I will see you July 26th, Saturday, 7 p.m. Bring a towel because it's easier to sit on the towel. You can move the towel around. Last Saturday we had about 65, 70 people there, so we expand as the night goes on. So it's good to be able to grab your stuff, and make room for family. The donation's $20 if you want to pay cash. That's a blessing. We also accept credit cards. We also accept Venmo. Venmo is an amazing a tool that you can use on your phone to do your donations, and all donations are welcome. And I'm just very blessed that you guys have continued to support Miami and myself for the last 4 to 5 years doing these full and new moon ceremonies. It's a great blessing to me, and it helps me to honor my ancestors and my lineage and the community that's kept me here in Miami for so long. So again, any problems, concerns, questions, things you can do on your own while you're away from the circles, the 14 days that we are apart from each other, you just shoot me an email, you give me a call, and I'll definitely give you some tools and some techniques to do to sustain you through that time or to build you up to the time when we meet. I love you, and I'm so grateful. Blessings.